Hello friends, Namaskar. In my previous video, uh, I have discussed about the history, the book list of history and various aspects of the static subject of history, which is very much important subject according to the UPSC syllabus. Now I'm thinking to here for discussing some in-depth study of history both for prelims and mains, which will help you and give you a overview and I think a very lucid kind of idea that help you to crack this UPSC. Okay, first of all, history in-depth study. This video is all about in-depth study of history, not so long video. It is very small kind of video because I know that there is a very time constraint when you are preparation mode. It is especially for 2020 UPSC exam. Okay, because 2019 exam is I think almost 40 to 45 days for prelims, so it is not for that prelims, it is for 2020 prelims who are preparing from Assam. Okay, so history in-depth study, I have in my previous video I have mentioned there is a aspect, or there is a three part for history. There's a ancient, medieval and modern. For ancient we are discussing about the old NCRT. The old NCRT is a good source for ancient history, and the important part of ancient history is Indus Valley civilization, Buddhism and Jainism. Okay, I repeat again, for the important part of ancient history, Indus Valley civilization, for example Harappan and Mohenjo-daro civilization, and as well as the Buddhism and Jainism. For medieval history is Guptas, Mauryas and Mughal era is very much important. Mughal art and culture is very much important. And for modern Indian history, you have to study from freedom struggle. Freedom struggle chapters are very important, from the Sepoy mutiny to till the freedom struggles. And freedom struggle, the freedom independence struggle is very much important, and the chronological order you have to maintain in chronology in case of independence movement, because in case of independence movement, for example, which year is for Quit India movement, which year for non-corporation movement, sometimes some question came such as that you have to arrange in chronological order. So years are important and events are important. Okay, and last that if you analyze this all things, I am just analyze the last 10 years paper and I am telling you the fact only. So you have to also analyze, see the last 10 years paper, see it, analyze it. It will be helpful to give you an overview that what type of question will become and what is the demand of the UPSC. So this all about the history portion, and my next video I am thinking to discussing about the science and technology. I have seen very few questions coming the area of science and technology, but science and technology is most demandable part now in this, and as well as it is now very much in progressive way, because see the ISRO has made lots of history in the world of science and technology, so it is the one of the most important part nowadays. So we have to also focus on this. So in the next video we will discuss about science and technology. That's all about history, the book list and some gist idea and in-depth study of you for history. And if you want to more, you can message me. And see, one of the most important thing for world history, in case of world history we need not worry about so much, because UPSC prelims is not most demandable area is world history. World history is important for UPSC mains, and such in case of world history you have to study Mesopotamian, Iranian, Egyptian civilization, and this all civilization you can found in the guidebook for mains in case of UPSC in Arihant, as well as in the Lucian GK book. Also world history chapters and exist idea of world history is available, which is I think sufficient for you in case of mains. And also, as we all know in history, current affairs portion is not such important, but sometimes it has also some impact. For example, if historical some evidence or some part is mentioned in the newspaper, this theme is become important. So current affairs also play some role in case of history. Okay, that such word, such theme which is mentioned in your newspaper, which is a in a historical base or historical evident, so go through this theme which is mentioned in the newspaper, which is related to the current affairs. Okay, so this is also linking to the current affairs, a linkage actually. So this all about, don't worry, it is not so much tough, it is easier. If you want to more and more regarding current affairs and all, or in case of history, you can tell me. We will definitely, it is a discussing platform, we can discuss and creating more and more awareness for Sam. Okay, thank you.